All right, man, what's going on, bruh? Today, we got a very special video because what a lot of people is saying might be the Air Jordan of the year is officially in the studio today, and now we got to get our looks on it first. I'm excited because I need to know, is it worth the talk? Is it worth buying? Or is it even worth the hype? Let's get into it. All right, y'all, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Sniper Jones, and welcome back to another sneaker review, man. Today, as you can see, we got the Air Jordan 1 UNC Toes in the building. All right, now quickly, I know it's a lot of pairs going around. I know you probably already seen this video or thumbnail 3 million times, but here go another one. I was lucky enough to get this on the shock drop. I believe it was July 6th. Nike sneakers app did a shock drop. I think everybody knew about it, honestly. I mean, these days, Unbreakable Kicks and a lot of other content creators pretty much let everybody know when shock drops are happening. And it was around 2 o'clock Eastern time. I got these luckily, and they came maybe like a few days ago. I had a lot of company in town, and I was doing a lot of content on my other channel that's linked down below if you guys want to check that out. So I really didn't get a time to like review these until now, which is cool because they still haven't released yet. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. This box comes two-tone, just like the Obsidian Air Jordan 1 look like. We get this light blue, UNC blue, and we get this black on the box. Pretty much normal, you know, Nike branding on the top. As we take the top off, we get into what we came for. Bow! Air Jordan 1 UNC Toe. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This sneaker is pretty much love at first sight. It's not too many things that Jordan Brand did wrong with this sneaker. Everything from the colorway, from the construction of the shoe, from the color blocking, right? The black toe here, the UNC on the back ends, and even the leather quality and details are all a 10 for me. I don't really see how many ways people can not like this. I guess the only bad thing about a sneaker like this is if we're gonna talk about how many times is Jordan Brand gonna release the Air Jordan 1, and that's something we're gonna touch a little bit more in this video a little bit later as well. But before we start critiquing it in any type of way, let's just give it up, bro. This is a great shoe. Great shoe, bro. The UNC is very, very beautiful. It pops. I think the color blocking is fire, and I think Jordan Brand did an amazing job with this sneaker. So for a little background on it, okay, it's releasing for $180, and the release date is July 22nd. So even though you've seen a million pair of these, technically they still did not release yet. Now they will be in all sizes, all shapes, pretty much, you know, everything from grade school, kids, they're gonna have men's, they're gonna have a whole size run. And if you're thinking about picking these up, then you definitely shouldn't have to worry about it, because even though everybody's gonna want a pair of these, it's a lot of them out there. If you do your due diligence, if you go into stores, if you know, do your apps, you should be perfectly fine, and the sneakers should be copped. You should have them ASAP. But I do want to kind of give this a little bit of B-roll, show y'all some breakdowns so y'all can see up close just how cool the Air Jordan 1 UNC Toe is. Let's get into it. Alright, man, so as y'all see in the video, the details from this sneaker is automatically plush. Check out the toe cap right here, right? Or the toe box. You can see that tumbled leather on the toe box looking amazing, bro. And this is why I say Jordan Brand, they did their thing. They didn't short us on the quality, because I mean, look at it. Even on the back heel, bro. The quality on the back heel right there by that Air Jordan 1 wing, or right there on that back end, bro, that's some good plush leather. Checking out the outer sole, we get this nice UNC outer sole. It pops, right? It's that powder blue. The midsole is all white, like a nice summit white. And the toe cap, that's more like a genuine leather. The black around the toe cap is genuine, nothing too fancy. But when we get to that toe box, that's where it get real soft, and that's where it get real plush. And I think Jordan Brand did a great job at that. Last but not least, we have to talk about a few things that I know it's been on a lot of y'all mind, right? Because I know y'all seen this sneaker. There's not too much to talk about, right? Let me get the other one out too. We get it. And it does come with spare laces, right? The blue laces that comes in this cooler lace packaging right here. Shout out to Nike for to switch it up a little bit and not give us the lace bags hanging off the Air Jordan 1. I never really liked that. But we got to talk about this. How many times is Jordan Brand going to recreate an Air Jordan 1 UNC? We've seen it over a half a dozen times. As y'all can see behind me, to my right-hand side, I got the OG Air Jordan 1 UNCs right here. In my opinion, these are better than these. I know I'm a little biased, but I mean, this shoe to me, the color blocking and the sneaker, it means everything. So this is one of my favorites. That's why it's up here on display. So, I mean, we got the Air Jordan 1 UNC. We got the Obsidians that dropped a few years ago. We even got the Air Jordan 1 UNC Powder Blue. We got the Air Jordan 1 UNC Obsidians that was like a patent leather. We've even gotten the Air Jordan 1 UNC Off-White. And now you bring the Air Jordan 1 UNC Toe. That's a lot. It's a lot. And I think what it's starting to do is it's starting to create a little bit of like confusion in the community, because that's a lot of different Jordan 1s for one thing, man, one colorway. And I know that Jordan Brand has to continue to recreate and push these things out, but that's just the Air Jordan 1. I didn't even mention the Air Jordan UNC 3s. I didn't mention the Air Jordan UNC 2 lows I just picked up. I didn't mention the Air Jordan UNC 4s. I didn't mention the Air Jordan UNC 9s. I didn't mention, you get what I'm saying? At some point in time, man, it can get a little bit repetitive. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that, right? Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on Jordan Brand kind of like spamming that UNC colorway. Would you like for them to take a break and just focus on others, right? Because there's so many other sneakers I feel like Jordan Brand can kind of key in on that they haven't got a chance to. But I understand business models too, right? I remember Ludacris said this in his $1 Million Worth of Game, or was it All the Smoke podcast? They asked Ludacris, why do y'all make so many Fast and Furious? Trust me, I wonder that too. I stopped watching Fast and Furious at like 4 or 5. But he said, if it only takes $100 million to make a movie and it's making $400 million the first week, who would stop making a movie? And I can't lie, I would make 300 more. If that's the case, if it only cost me $100 million to make the movie, and I'm gonna make $400 million the next week, I can't even be mad at them, bro. If they come out with Fast and Furious 29, I get it. And I think that's what goes back into the Air Jordan 1 UNC. We may complain about how many Jordan 1 UNCs y'all gonna make, but guess what? If we're gonna continue to buy these at a rapid rate and these gonna continue to sell out, I really don't know what more to say, because, hey, listen, I'm a businessman as well. And any business module or any business mind is going to continue to put out sneakers that's already working. I mean, it's proven to work. The colorway's proven to work. So, I mean, it pretty much just speaks for itself when it comes to that. Now, I know I mentioned that the sneaker dropped on the Nike Sneakers app early, but no worries. If you're one of them people who is waiting for it to come out on July 22nd, it still will be released July 22nd. Stay tuned for that. Also, for my people who thinking about reselling these, man, you know your boy Snipe, man. I'm not an honorable reseller. I'm not, man. I just buy my pair for the toe. I go out my way. I do trade sometimes from time to time if I got some sneakers in the closet collecting dust I'm not wearing. But this pair, I would definitely suggest any of my resellers, any of my people who want to go out and cop these, I would say go cop them, because I think that, you know, it's worth the cop. It's worth the investment. This is one of the most wanted sneakers. And don't forget, last month was terrible. We had a terrible month, and now we getting a better month with a lot of cool releases, right? We got the bread, the bread toe ones dropping this month. These dropped this month. It's a lot of heat. The UNC 2s dropping this month. It's a lot of stuff coming out. So this would definitely be probably, yeah, without a doubt, the best sneaker that came out in the month of July, for sure. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know, where are you putting these UNC Jordan 1s in the list of the rest, right? The OGs, the Off-Whites, right? The Obsidian, the patent leather, the powder blue with the suede on them. Let me know where y'all ranking these. These are cool. These are cool. I don't want to bash them. Like I said, I'm not going to bash these because they are fire. I'm going to put these like, they top 3. They top 3. I can see these top 3. Top 3 for sure. Because I'm going to put the OGs, these right here, right? I'm going to put those, and I'm going to put the Obsidians before these two, right? So those two go before this. Maybe it's top 4, because I guess the Off-White OG go, I don't know. See, this is where it gets tough. Okay, so look, all right, hear me out. Number 1, right here, right? This is number 1. Number 2 will be the Off-White version of this, right? Number 3 would be the Obsidian Air Jordan 1, and number 4 will be this one. So I'm putting this over the patent leather Obsidian. I'm putting this over the powder blue as well. That powder blue with the suede all through the upper. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, these can definitely go before those. That's my list. Let me know where y'all put them. Anyway, man, it is your boy Sniper Jones. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because it's more sneaker content dropping for your head top just about every day. Also, do not forget, man, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on Threads too, man. I'm giving Threads a shot. It looked like it's pretty cool. I've been able to conversate with a lot of y'all on Threads, man. I think it's the vibe, man. I'm gonna link that down below as well. And also, I got some other channels that not just me, you know, creating sneaker content. I got more IRL based content. That channel's doing well, bro. We hit over 100,000 subscribers, so if you want to check that out, that's linked down below too. But until next time, everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.